What's up, Zay Mafia? If you're new here, I'm Zoe. I'm Day, and welcome to the channel. We are in Clarksville, Arkansas. We're at the Walmart. We bagged in, everything waiting to get unloaded. I still got the green light, but I'm really not tripping. Today's Sunday. I know I'm not getting no load today. I get unloaded, probably gonna go to the Loves on exit 57, like 2 miles down the road, and park for the day. But this is the load that we picked up in Wellston, Ohio. We was just driving for like past 2 days, so it was nothing to really, record. But we're here now. I'm just waiting to get unloaded. I'm really hoping I get a load in Arkadelphia at the Hostess tomorrow, and I can take that. They sent me to Edgerton, Kansas to drop that. There's usually a dropping hook, and I can drop it 48 hours early, so I will have all my time, so I can literally make that drop in the same day. That's pretty much what we got going on. We have any men that watch our channel. We appreciate the ones that like uplift us out here and like on the channel too. But like for my women, like if you ever thinking about getting into trucking, just know it's gonna be some men out here that envy you, that's gonna make little jokes and stuff like that. And let me remind y'all, some jokes it be some truth in it. Hold on 1 second. Some jokes be having truth in it. Like you might have a man tell you, like we had a man on the video, on one of our videos, by the way, that's like, see, this is why women don't need to be in a predominantly male, basically industry, because it takes two of us to do the job. Like just because you see me out there cracking the handle, open up a door, or anything, doesn't mean it takes two women to do a male's job. Like we said in previous videos, like I'm a truck driver too. Just because I don't drive anymore, I still know what to do around the truck. I'm supposed to be passenger princess, but I'm not that passenger princess just finna sit in the truck or whatever. I like to get out. Plus, I be wanting to get my steps in and everything, because y'all know how it is to be a trucker. Like, it's easy to gain weight. And so, that's something that we dealing with now. But that's another story. But just know you're going to have some men out here that make jokes and stuff like that. It also can get tough out here for women. And this video is definitely not a sympathetical video. We're not asking for sympathy, and we're just understand that we've been trucking since 2021, so this is like different things we have experienced. For instance, our first trainer, when we was with Covenant Transport, he tried his hardest before we got on the road to get us to get another trainer, because he didn't like training women. For what reason, he couldn't tell us. He just didn't like training women. We was literally with him only for 5 days, y'all. And when I say those 5 days felt like 2 months. It was a terrible 5 days. Like, we had to get another trainer. Like, he literally showed like he didn't want us on his truck. And like, mind you guys, people might don't get it, but Southerners have what we call Southern hospitality. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a no sir, yes sir, no ma'am, no ma'am. Hey, good morning, how you doing? Like we just had that hospitality, you know what I'm saying? So we came off so cool. We even let him know, because he was like, you guys want to go ahead and get another trainer? We're like, no, we good. We ready to roll. We ready to get this training over with, so we can get going in our truck, y'all. He showed that he didn't care for women. And not only did he show that towards us, the way he treated his wife. Yeah. Like, we heard that conversation and everything, and the way he just talked to her, I'm like, how are you dealing with it? But also, like, I can remember one night me waking up because I can hear a baby just like her breathing heavy. Like, I can tell she's pissed. And it's because she didn't came off a ramp, and a guy who was driving, you mad because she had to come off the ramp, and he literally gets a handful of nails. He was in a long nose, I think he was in a Pete. So he could go. Mind you, we was governing at 65 pedal, cruise control 68. So he could have easily passed us. Y'all, when he got past us, those handful of nails he threw out in front of our truck. Imagine how that could have went. And he hurried up and sped out, so we couldn't get no tags, no nothing. So it's a lot of things like that you have to deal with. Mind you, and we're going to say this again, all the men in the industry is not like that, because we have met some sweet, humble, nice men before. We've even had men, we trying to dolly down, y'all. We good. We just, well, dolly up. We just trying to get y'all, you want me to do that for y'all? We like, no, you good. We got it. We got it. I'm talking about we not struggling or nothing. You sure? I don't mind. Like, I'm talking about he didn't put his truck in, parked it, got the door open, that foot outside trying to say, we like, nah, go on and get your load. We good, but thank you, though. Like, it's a lot of sweet men out here, but you still have to deal with those ignorant men. You also have to deal with, not with me, maybe because I look like a little boy.
Some,
yeah, some, but I don't get mistaken for a lot lizard like you do.
You right. I was gonna say they be our kind, like literally, but we call them foreigners because they're not American or whatever. That's when she get the
most.
She get the most because they just not thinking of it or whatever. Like sometimes she have on her do-rag so they can't see her haircut either. So that's when she get.
Yeah, they be trying to take my womanhood. They be trying to take me, and I'm just like, no, stop. I'm okay. Like, I'm good, you know. So, but baby, like, I'm talking about the men be. You know how some of them men be sticking that $40 outside? They look like they be want to do that to her. I'm talking about. If eyes can address people, oh my God. But that's just, just certain things you have to deal with as a woman in this industry. Like, I know of other women, they just walking around the lot trying to get their steps in. Mind you, most women going to carry them a hip or a bag. Yeah. And they're going to have some pepper spray in it. They're going to have some type of gadget they feel like it's a self-defense weapon. So they just be walking around trying to get their steps in. I've seen them get hollered at. You feel me? Like, literally. Like, real quick, whole time they like, no, there's go my truck. $40 can't get me. So, like I said, there's just certain things you have to deal with as a woman in this industry, but there's also some good in this industry too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it'll be good if you have like a dog on you too. Like,
for real.
That'll help like out too. They just rolling.
I'm talking about they. If
you're thinking about getting in this industry and team driving, our best bet is to come with somebody you already know. That even gonna count. So you want to find like somebody to drive with. Just like we started at Covenant. That's a team driving company. Like they want you teamed up. There's no solo or anything. Don't get to these orientations and these men, hey, you can team drive with me. We'll do this. We'll do this. Some of them be looking for a relationship. I'm gonna say majority of them be looking for a little hood on the side, and some be married. Some be in whole relationships or whatever. Go turn the other cheek. Go to, oh no, I'm good. Your best bet if you're a female, get with another female for real. Like some of them can be a little but if you're a female, try to get with a female. If you're a male, get with a male. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to swap, mix, and all that. Some I know we Covenant. I ain't trying to make this about Covenant, but some of them go to school. Like that's how they get their CDLs or whatever. Some people meet there. I still don't think that's a good, little swoopty. I prefer you to go on and have your CDLs, or you and a friend can go to like a company. They got they little, and y'all, become team drivers. But yeah.
Everything she said.
Yeah.
I agree with.
This is just some stuff out the top of our head because it's something like we've been wanting to talk about. Plus, we ain't really got to record because, like she said, we just been driving. We really been like on go, back to back. Wake up, drive, go to sleep. Wake up, drive, go to sleep, or whatever. Drop some things in the comments if y'all have any questions or anything. Like we can probably most definitely answer them because we know how it is.
No, for real.
Like, I don't know if I told her this. I think I did, but it was even one time I went in the store. It's rarely where I go in the store by myself. Like, if we in a rush, I go in the store by myself. And I think it was a trucker because he checked out on the fuel side. I was at a Lowe's. I forgot where he was, but I could just, like, he spoke to me. I could just see this man, like, it's like he was following me. He had stuff in his hands and everything. I'm like, sir, You're gonna say, hey, like I said, he spoke. You want to hold a conversation? I really can't hold a conversation because I'm in a rush. But like, it's like I end up somewhere, like over here by the hot dogs. He like right across from me. I end up with a drink set. He literally right there on the chip aisle. Like, I don't like stuff like that. So there might be some more stuff you have to deal with where this man might find you attractive and he want to say something to you, but he like very hesitant or he just being weird.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, like
a thing that can help y'all with that. I don't really pay attention in the pilots and the TAs because y'all, when I say we are really in the TAs and Petros,
yeah,
and we go to flying J's and pilots, but not like that. Like we really like. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this, so y'all don't think this we just talking. When we was with Covenant, the only places that we can fuel was at the Petro and the TAs. They didn't have no account in Loves, Flying J's, none of that. Only TAs and Petros.
yeah.
But due to the fact y'all know how we are about the TAs and the Petros, we took our showers at the Loves. We'll find the Loves. Usually it was in Pecos, Texas.
Literally.
Like, that's where we took our shower every single time we took a shower. So we really know love. Like, we are Loves girls. We love Loves. Like, if I gotta choose a truck stop, it's going to be Loves. Period. If you go in Loves over where they drinks are, the cooler out, you look up, they usually have mirrors.
Yeah.
Always, as you walk and just be glancing up in the mirrors. That's usually what we do. We look at because, like she said, it has been moments where we realizing, like, I remember her telling me that story, but you know, sometimes I'd be like, babe, that motherfucker following us.
Oh, girl. And I didn't know about the mirrors until she told me because I didn't pay attention or whatever. But after that, since then, and she told me about the mirrors, I definitely look in the mirrors now.
Just just always. I mean, not even just as a trucker, just as a person.
Yeah.
Not even just as a woman, as a man. Like, as a person, always, please watch your surroundings. Because when I say motherfuckers are slick these days, like they are slick, just watch your surroundings out here. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that I wanted to get into is kind of off subject, but it's not off subject, but it's some advice that I can give you. If you are looking to get your CDL, like you don't have it at all, you're looking to get your CDL, I don't care if it's Class B, Class A, because now the Class Bs have to meet the same requirements as Class A. Only thing is, Class B don't have to drive with a tractor and trailer. I think they just drive with a tractor. That's it, because it's a Class B. If you're looking to get one, try to find companies that will pay for your CDL. Like, they will train you to get your CDL into where you can obtain it by them. Now, yes, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have, 10 times out of 10, you got to sign a contract with them. You have to, and you have to at least be working with them for 12 months, if I'm not mistaken. Or they'll probably make you have to pay some money back for the tuition they had to pay or whatnot. But always try to find a company that allows you to get your CDL through them, because soon as you get that CDL, boom, that's a guaranteed job right there. Yeah, you're going to have to go on the road with a trainer to obtain your training hours, but you automatically got a job right then and there. Now, if you get with the trainer and you run off the road, you hit a pole, you hit a stop sign, you do this, you do that, nah, you ain't got no job no more. Like, they ain't, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even gonna hire you because now you're a safety hazard. And you have to understand, many accidents that is an increase in your insurance. So they're not gonna want to pay insurance for you because now you're a liability. You know what I'm saying? But look into schools. I know I think CR England do it. I think Knight do it. I think Stephen Transport. I know for a fact Prime Inc. does it.
Warner do it?
I think Warner do it. I'm not for sure though. Like, just look up companies. That's it. And like they'll tell you, like, no cap, who will train you to do, you know, to obtain your CDL and all that. So that's just some advice I wanted to give people, because I have had I think Wilson Logistics do that as well. That's a Prime Inc. sister company. But I get DMs and messages all the time asking, you know, how can they CDL, how can they go about it, through this, through that. And we went through a CDL school. We got a grant from the workforce, so they basically paid for it. But see, there's also requirements you have to do with the workforce. Like, You have to go to school. You can't miss too many days. You have to get a job. You have to consistently work at that job. I know what I work for is every 4 months. No, every 3 months, 4 times a year. Boom. That's a whole year. Every 3 months, 4 times. They will call and ask how was trucking going. They ask for our first paycheck. How was the pay looking? How we're doing with this, with that. They call to make sure we were still on it because they don't want to pay for you to get your CDL and then boom, you're not even using it. Like we didn't pay for them to get their CDL and now they working at a plant or now they working in a warehouse or now they being so dang lazy. They back at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this before. That's why I'm saying this, y'all. Right. This is no cap. I've literally seen this before. I know when we went to CDL school, like she asked you, like, are y'all sure this is what y'all want to do? She asked us so many times because she had so many people come through. They paid for them to get their CDL and they're not even use it. So boom, that's a waste of money. I mean, yes, the money is coming from the state, but that still is a waste of money. It could have been for somebody else. Like, period. So, like I said, go through workforce, go to CDL school. Some CDL schools also they go by your credit. You'll probably have to pay like a down payment of $500, and then once you get your CDL in 6 months after you working, they'll start sending you bills for you to pay for that. I know our CDL school did that. Like all you have to do is put down a certain amount, depending on your credit, with how much your tuition will be. And like once you've been working for 6 months, boom, that's when you start paying it off. You don't get your certificate until you pay it off. They will email it to you though, so you can be able to show the job that you're working in. There's just some stuff that you can do right then and there. Also, another thing that I want to talk about: if you can't leave God's flowers alone, I don't call it devil lettuce. I call it God's flowers because they are amazing. I know. If you can't leave God's flowers alone and the liquor alone while you on the road, just let it go. I can understand going back home for liquor. You been up the world for about 2 weeks on home time. Yeah. Your family having to get together, your homeboys or your homegirls want you to go out with them. You want to take a couple of shots. Okay, cool, because within 48 to 72 hours, that's going to be out your system. But leave the God's flowers alone. Leave it alone. If you cannot stop that, do not look into getting into CDLs. Do not look into getting into truck driving because you're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. And I say this because I was a person who used God's flowers heavily every single day. There was never a day that I did not use it. And I'm being dead honest with y'all. It helped with some things with me, like my anxiety. I'm not telling you everything else. But I knew I wanted to change. I ended up getting clean. We got clean. Yeah. Went to CDL school. If your mindset is not that, where you can leave it on, because it's going to always be here, don't get into trucking. Right. So there's just some things, we want to tell you. I know we went from being women in trucking and things you have to go to CDL too. I know it's different things, but there's just some things that we wanted to talk about with y'all because, we have women, like I said, we have women that DM us. We have people who DM us about how we want to how they want to obtain their license. I also still have people, how to drug test. Do they random? Do they do this? Do they do that? I know for a fact, Prime will call you out of nowhere and tell you to come to the terminal real quick.
And they won't even tell you what it's for.
At all. They just say come to the terminal real quick and boom, bam, boom.
Or they'll find something on your little, what's it called, in your Prime app, something wrong with your truck or your APU.
Yeah, they'll find something. Well, we see this is an example. We just watched somebody video that went through this. They told her to bring the trailer in for inspection. She like, it's about 100 miles out my way. What I need to bring the trailer for inspection for? We also see that your truck needs the chassis lube and air filter change. She like, okay. So then she ended up having to get another load. She's like, do I still need to bring the trailer for inspection? No, you don't need to bring the trailer anymore, but still, come by so we can get your truck in order with the chest lube and whatnot. She already knew. Like, Prime, if you for the piss chest, just let it be known and what they were doing. Soon as she pulled up, she had to go get that cup or whatnot. So you have to be careful, bro. Never let nobody, because I know plenty of people that be like, shit, I've been trucking for 12 years. I ain't never got random. I still be woo-woo. All right.
Don't jinx yourself.
All right. I I worked too hard to obtain these licenses to lose them for a little bit of fun, bro. I be damn.
Literally. Days. You get your CDL, people that don't got their CDL, they know it's gonna be days where you're gonna be crying. You're gonna be wanting to give up. I'm talking about sweat, all of it. I don't know about the blood part unless you done injured yourself trying to crank a handle or something. But y'all, we work too hard to obtain these CDLs to mess it up for anybody. Anybody. For anything too, also. So you going for your CDLs? Focus. You have to be focused. Don't let anything distract you at all. For real.
She ain't lying, y'all. She ain't lying.
Man.
She ain't lying, Bookie, but.
And let me tell y'all something too. Y'all be thinking it's the devil. You know, they be God testing you.
Mm-hmm. Talk to him.
He gonna give you that test, and he gonna see if you gonna pass it or not. That's up to you. That ain't up to nobody else.
Nobody else.
But y'all, it's like it done got darker. I don't know if it's gonna start raining or what. But kind of anything else you would like to say?
No, you guys, that's trying to do my underdog.
If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share the video too. Also, leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, we just dropped a long vlog. It's like an hour and a few minutes. It might be like an hour, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Just know it's over an hour. So, yeah, make sure y'all check out that video. Leave a comment down below. And yeah, we're going to see y'all in the next vlog, the next video.
Alright, y'all. So, right now, we are at General Mills in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I think the last time y'all talked to us, I was bringing their load from Wellston, Ohio to Murfreesboro, but I dropped it at Amoco instead of the General Mills. Since then, I took a 34-hour reset because I had this load was actually supposed to be picked up yesterday and delivered today in Wellston, but I didn't get time back, and I only had 5 hours and 50 minutes to run when I could have sworn I was supposed to get some more time back. But I ended up calling my dispatch. I was like, hey, look, at 2:30 in the morning, I have a 34-hour reset. I can pick that load up, drop it, and pick up the other load that I'm already pre-planned on. And I could do all that. I could pick up, deliver, and pick up in time. And also deliver the other load that I'm going to pick up. I gotta drop this trailer and roll 300 for 100. And I know that's over this way. I know my trailer gonna be on the other side of the bridge. I don't wanna leave. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna leave. I don't wanna go. I don't wanna be. You be like I don't wanna be. I don't wanna be.
All of my niggas got charges. 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 All my niggas got charges like we playing the paint. Keep that smoking dang. Your guess they always say. Fame came with less amenities than most y'all think. I love this life I live. Sipping on good drink. I need a house on the hill. Oh yeah, she gone off pills. I'm about to make a meal.